welcome to Daisy Donuts. This is my my official channel of my own, where I'll post my own videos that are different from the type of content on MMZ Sisters. They could be gotchas, they could be videos like what you're watching right now, which is how to take aesthetic notes. Aesthetic. So I am doing 2 digital versions and 1 physical version for the people who don't take digital notes. So let's get right into the first one. Note-taking method I use is on Google Docs, but sometimes they're not very aesthetic. They look really ugly. So, a hack to make whatever you're doing on Google Docs, Docs make your notes more aesthetic. All you need to do is click on Insert and then click on Drawing. Then you're just going to click New. And so when you go on Drawing, you're going to click on Actions and click Word Art. So now put in whatever you want to type. I spelled that wrong, but thanks to autocorrect, I got that right. And then you're just going to click Enter. And it failed to fetch the data. Now don't worry, this happens. So just, this is a weird case, but you gotta reload the site. Just don't worry. It happens, okay? It's not your computer or anything. It happens. So, take 2. Let's go. Sometimes particular words don't work. So, the word I'm going to use now is going to be notes. And enter. And there you go. Now you have it. You can drag it up, down, whatever. That doesn't really matter, since when we put it, it's not going to matter. But basically, this creates a outside color, and like a border color and a fill color, which is very, very cool for when you want to make that presentation look really good for your grade. Because what else would you be doing it for? So, you can change the thickness of the border. Just preferably don't make it thicker than the text. I'm going to do 4 pixels, but you can use like any other size. And then you can also change the font. So if I want any font, my personal favorite font is this one, Indie Flower. I love it, but it's not the best for headings. So I like to use Impact for headings. Sometimes you can make it bold, but Impact is already pretty bold, so I don't need to do that. You can make italics, but whatever, and then just click Save and Close. It's going to open up on your presentation. You can resize it and then click Edit if you need to. I personally don't use this hack as much as I would use other hacks, because I don't take my notes on my laptop that often, so yeah, but there you go. That's the first hack. And then you can do the rest of them in another font, and that'll look hopefully really, really good, and you can thank me later. So for the next digital note-taking, you're going to need an iPad or a tablet, and you're also going to need, well, you don't need this, but this is much easier to work with, a stylus. So as you can see, here's my laptop, but you're just going to take your tablet and you're just going to open it up and then put the passcode in, which I am not going to do in front of you, so be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I've signed into my iPad. Now this is really, really good note-taking app that is like GoodNotes if you have an Android. If you have an Apple, go ahead, use GoodNotes because it's amazing. But you can also, if you want a free version as well, you can use Bamboo Notes or Bamboo Paper. Now basically, Bamboo Paper is like a note-taking software. See right here, making ideas, and I use it for all my subjects, so let me just create a new notebook for y'all. So there we go, and we've opened it up. Now, there is an expansion pack, but you don't need the expansion pack at all. Like, the free version is equally good, but I would say having the expansion pack makes your notes a bit more aesthetic if that's really what you're going for. So, yeah, like, you know. So just select your brush. I like to use this one for headings on medium setting, and then I use light blue, so write down whatever. I don't know what you want to write, but you know. This, however, you cannot use your keyboard here. So if you have a keyboard, you know, you can't really use that. There is also an option to remove so you can touch and kind of swipe through and it won't be messed up with your finger. And then obviously there's an eraser, but there's also an option to import image. So you can just choose where you want to import your image from, and you can draw on top of your image if you feel it's necessary. There's lots of brushes, and this is not an ad. This is just something I use. Yeah, so let me just show you guys some of the brushes on a brand new fresh page. So obviously there's the pen. I like the pen, it's nice. I made that look like an R, but it's a P. There's the marker, like a highlighter marker kind of thing. The pencil, which is really good if you like to draw digitally and you don't really know that many digital softwares. You can use this for just quick sketches in general. This one is great. It's a brush tip. You don't have to necessarily be good at brush writing, like writing in calligraphy with a brush marker, if you know what I mean. Like I have a brush marker right here, and I generally do write in calligraphy a lot, but you don't have to be, because you just need to apply pressure for the upstrokes and downstrokes. Here's the paintbrush, and last but not least, the blow pen. So let's move on to the next talk, and if you're wondering, I cannot fit the whole word subscribe, so yeah, let's move on. Do you guys like my alien stickers? The final one is real life physical notes, which I make in school, so, you know. Here are a few tips before I get started. Okay, tip number 1, if you have the option, switch from pencils to pens, because let me tell you, they look so much cleaner and neater. Number 2, use something slightly different for the heading. It could be brush marker, maybe a different colored pen, an overall thick marker, one of these line painter markers, which I'll get into later. Let's just change out this real quick. The reason I'm switching it out is because you can also, if you don't want to buy too much stationery, a great way to get thick bold headings is by using a highlighter. So I'm going to show you different ways you can write headings. Alright, let's begin. We're going to start with the brush marker. So obviously, if you're not the best at writing in calligraphy, which I'm not, you can always just do a basic word and then do the upstrokes and downstrokes. But I like to give myself a challenge when it comes to writing in calligraphy. So let's say my topic is going to be, oh well, yeah, we're doing aesthetic note taking, so notes. Just kind of focus on making sure you can tell what letters are what letters. Now for the second color pen, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to write, this is optional, but you can do it in a bubbled handwriting if you want. This is obviously something you don't have to do, but it's just something that makes your notes look a little better. And if you don't have very good bubble handwriting, you can always just, take a pencil and make your letters nice and thick, and then just trace around with the pen and erase the pencil. For 3, we're going to use the highlighters, and this is actually the one I use in school, and I mostly use brush markers for headings on projects. So this looks really, really good. I honestly love it, the way it turns out. It looks really, really, really good. If you want to add something extra to the highlighter, you can take a black pen maybe, or a blue pen, but black looks the best, and just kind of outline it. Sometimes you can do a very good outline, sometimes you can do a rough one. It basically just depends on what you're writing. We have the line painters, and if you don't know what these are markers that have, they put 2 strokes in one. So I have the box right here. So see right here, create 2 colors in 1 stroke. These are super good, so let me show you. So you're just gonna press the marker real quick, just to make sure it's working, and then I'm using capitals. You can obviously, you don't have to, like I can show you right here. It works perfectly fine with lowercase. It looks really, really good. And let's say you think all of these are a bit extra for just notes. Well, grab your pen, open it up, and simply write capital letters. Trust me, it's gonna look so good. And now I'm gonna show you how the capital letters look with lowercase. And for words you want to put more emphasis on, but maybe don't have a highlighter, you can also write those in capital. Hope these 3 ways to take digital notes helped you out. If you guys want to see more notes taking videos on how to take aesthetic notes and overall just be and have a very aesthetic lifestyle in a way, I can totally do that. But that's it for now, and if you guys want more aesthetic school related videos, just right over in the comment section, you can comment that down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye!